Hey guys, I'm here at the summit of Cottonwood Pass. I'm on my way to a show in Tin Cup, Colorado. Now, Tin Cup is the kind of place that when I tell my friends I've got a show in Tin Cup, they inevitably say, where is that? And I love that. I love playing in these tiny little towns out in the mountains, meeting people, getting to be a part of these small communities. It really gets me out to some of the more beautiful places in our wonderful state. And on that note, I wanted to tell you about a very small place I played that has become maybe one of my favorite venues that I've played at, and that's the Sawpit Mercantile. Where is that, right? So Sawpit is just down valley from Telluride, and we all know Telluride. It's skiing in the winter, great big bluegrass festival there. It's a beautiful little mountain town tucked in a canyon with waterfalls and all that. But right down the road is the little village of Sawpit. And last year I was on a father-daughter trip to Telluride, and we were staying with some friends, and my friend Susan said, "Hey Steve, you should go play down in Sawpit. They have music at the Mercantile." And I almost hyperventilated. I really was so excited about it. Stopped at the Mercantile and asked them about it, and basically over the next few months proceeded to pester the owners a bit because I really desperately wanted to play there and I didn't want the spots to fill up, and they were very gracious. Will and Kelly, the owners, let me play there, and it was everything I thought it would be. Beautiful setting. So first of all, the Mercantile is exactly what you think it'd be. It's a little general store. They've got a little grocery section where you can buy sundries and dry goods. They've got a little liquor section so you can get your booze there. And they have a lunch counter so you can get sandwiches, and they smoke barbecue all day long. More on that in a second. But more importantly, for me, out back, they had this great little spot where they had in the grass, that right there by the San Miguel River, and they had set up a little pop-up tent for me, and they had picnic tables with umbrellas for everybody to get their barbecue and come out and listen to some live music. They set up a little beer tent so people could buy a beer. It was like the most small, wonderful, intimate music festival you've ever been to. One food vendor, one beer tent, and one live act, which I was honored to be that day. And you know, when I go to these small communities, people are usually very nice and very welcoming, and it's wonderful, and that makes for a great show. But sometimes when I look out and I see people being kind to each other, that's a whole other thing. That's a sense of community, and that's what's going on there at the Sawpit Mercantile. My wife was with me. My friends came down from Telluride, and I look out and everybody's talking to each other. All the locals came out, and people are making new friends and making connections, and it really is a great community hang that they've created there. I had ordered a sandwich to go, and they just loaded me up with ribs on the way, and I remember telling my wife, "This is the best barbecue in the world," and she said, "No, you're wrong, because the sandwich that I ate while you were playing is the best barbecue in the world." So seriously, they have remarkably good barbecue. So yeah, I just wanted to check in and tell you guys that. So if you're ever heading to Telluride, you're gonna have to pass through Sawpit, because there's one way in and one way out. Definitely take a stop there, get some lunch. If they're having live music, hang out, meet some of the locals, and enjoy a beautiful setting there right against the canyon wall by the San Miguel River. Again, Will and Kelly, thank you so much for booking me. I sincerely cannot wait to come back. If you guys were closer to me, I would be pestering you every day. So, but until then, I hope to see you guys out on the road. Maybe we can raise a pint, share a tune, maybe in a small little community somewhere in the beautiful state of Colorado. But until then, here's to Colorado. Drink it all in.